Hey man, it seems like it's going to be a week for hard things, or of hard things, or no, it has been a week of hard things. Many of you are familiar with Rob Painless. He has a YouTube channel. He's interacted with he does a lot of stuff with Wes. He's interacted on my comments before. I've seen him. He's been in the community for a while. He's one of ours. He's one of our own. I don't want to sensationalize this or spread his grief. His family has had a terrible tragedy. Many of you know what it is. Terrible tragedy. The sorts of things that make most of us stay up at night with nightmares when we think about it. Something truly horrid has happened to his family. One of those things that makes you have questions. Obviously, we want to keep his family in our prayers. This is one of those things that there's no getting over. This never goes away. This never gets better. I shouldn't say it never gets better, but it's something you live with for the rest of your life. This is what I would like. There's a GoFundMe page set up for him, and I know you folks get asked for a lot. There's a lot of people clamoring for your time and energy and treasure. But if this family could have, 6 weeks, like I said, they'll never get over it. But if they could just have a little bit of time to not have to worry about the mundane things, to be able to drive back and forth to where they got to be, and time to just be together and mourn without what must seem like petty, trivial little concerns in the face of what's going on, but the things that we all know have to be taken care of. I would just like it if we could do this for them. Wes has set up a GoFundMe page. I will put a link in the description. I will see if I can put it in a little banner. Wes has put a goal on this fundraiser for $1,500. I would like to see that go far past that. I would like to see $5,000. Usually these types of videos I put up, you'll get about 800 views. If 800 people paid $5 to this family in this terrible time of need. I didn't realize my kids were in the background. You almost feel like you want to. We used to call ourselves the revolting mob when we were smaller. But as our community, if we could come up with this money and help this family and give them just a little bit of space to maybe catch a breath, I'm not even sure if that's possible. But let's not them have to worry about the light bill and gas money during this period of time, when all they got to worry and should have to worry about is trying to find a way forward and loving each other. And I won't say healing, because like I said, I don't understand how you could heal. That's it, man. I've got a link to Wes S's video on this on my community tab, and I've got a link to the GoFundMe page on my Facebook, the Revolting Man Facebook page, and then I will put a link down here. We will be contributing to this, obviously, but if you would, just $5. Just $5 and a prayer and a realization, there, but for the grace of God go I. And we don't know why terrible things happen to good people, but they do. And we would be very remiss if we didn't reach out to our brother and sisters in this terrible time of their life. Especially be praying for the youngest daughter. She's in a bad way, is my understanding, the last I've heard. Many of you may have newer updates to this than I do. But we just pray for the whole family, but especially the youngest daughter. Man, like I said, I hate what this week has turned into. I hate that this has happened to Rob. I've never met him personally, but his videos, he's a lot of fun. He's always been encouraging to me. He's kind of a cool guy. Kind of men that there aren't a whole lot of left these days. And this terrible, terrible, terrible tragedy is, it would crush a lot of men. It would crush a lot of men. It would crush me. So keep them in their prayers. And like I said, do something substantial. There's I can't quote it directly and I can't remember the reference, but there's a passage of the Bible that is very harsh on someone who sees someone in need and says, "Oh, God bless you, go in peace," and then does nothing to help. This is a time when we can help, and a little will go a long way if we can reach enough people. If you are on Facebook, please share this GoFundMe page. Like I said, you can find it on the Revolting Man Facebook page, or if you find the GoFundMe, follow the link to the GoFundMe site, and let's spread this one around, because there's a lot of worthy causes out there, but this is not a cause. This is our brother, and he's in need, and we would be very remiss if we didn't come to his aid at this time. Men, we appreciate you. Like I said, we pray with broken hearts for Rob and his family. We don't want to offer platitudes or weak little sayings that we would just be sticking our fingers in terrible wounds. There is nothing you can say when things like this happen. There's nothing to say. You can't comprehend it if you haven't been through it, and I haven't been through it. I can't even comprehend to the level I can't comprehend it. So, like I said, let's do what we can. I'll be doing what I can, which I said isn't going to be much. We're not. You guys have seen the videos. We're not rich, but we can all do a little something and relieve the tiniest little bit of pressure off of this family as they try to deal with this gigantic, life-altering thing that has befallen them. Thank you, men. We appreciate you.